I'm going to start busting out videos talking about all the different games that I grew up playing that I love so much, that I have so much nostalgia for. Even to this day, you know what I mean? I still think about them all the time. Yes, we live in a period today where we're all blessed, you know what I mean? We have so many amazing games. I love the technology. You guys know how crazy I am about 4K, you know, 200 frames a second, everything, because I have a $3,000 top of the line PC that is pretty much up to date this year. You know what I mean? You guys know how much I love my technology and all the new games you get, you know what I mean? For the most part, you guys know how I am. I'm positive, you know what I mean? I like to point out the good things about games instead of the bad things. At the end of the day, you can point at the bad things or you can point at the good things about it. Just enjoy it. Because sadly, we get one life, you know what I mean? So if you spend your time looking at all the bad stuff about the game, then in reality, it's just going to bring your mood down and everything else. And you're never going to enjoy a lot of things about life, you know what I mean? Because if you're so down about one thing, you know what I mean, for a certain period of time, you're going to miss out on maybe another game that you would have loved. Or you never know, you know what I mean? There may be a few things in that game that you really would have enjoyed if you would have just gave it a try. But yeah, guys, be sure, get the likes up, you know what I mean? And hit the subscribe button for more epic videos every single week. And be sure, let me know down in the comments what you think of this video. I'm going to be talking about Ninja Gaiden. This is such an amazing game, guys. And I have so many memories playing this growing up, you know what I mean? It came out basically on the regular Nintendo, but I never played it. The first time I came into the Ninja Gaiden series, okay? And you have to keep in mind, this is a pretty tough game, even back then. And I still want to go back and play the originals because this came out on the regular Nintendo. It was 8-bit or whatever it was back then on the Nintendo. I'm not sure 100% on the bit rate. But I'm pretty sure it was like 8-bit or something because I played all those back in the day. The first time I seen Ninja Gaiden was on the original Xbox, guys. And I have so much nostalgia because I had no idea. You guys have to realize Ninja Gaiden was out way before Dark Souls, okay? Any Souls game before it came out, you know, Ninja Gaiden has been out since basically the early 90s, I believe, or whenever the first Nintendo came out, okay? And since then, it has been amazing. It's about Ryu. He's just badass freaking ninja, right? Ryu Hayabusa is his name. And he is absolutely a beast. And if you get over the freaking horrible camera and stuff, you know what I mean? Which we had to deal with back then because, you know, we had to deal with either bad camera back on the Xbox was just a thing, you know what I mean? We had to kind of deal with that if we really loved the game. And this game had the worst cameras, but it had the best weapon mechanics, okay? Because there's so many different amazing weapons you could get. Katanas, anything to do with the freaking ninja. You had different shurikens, you had giant ones that you could find in secret places and put on your back. It's like giant. It's like bigger than your freaking back, guys. And they even had like New Game Plus modes where you could have like a lightsaber freaking sword. You know what I mean? It was like this freaking amazing. It's the sword you get in the beginning of the game, but they had like this badass freaking lightsaber to it. I don't know if I'll be able to find footage for it, but it was so cool seeing that. And basically, you know what I mean, there was all these different harder modes. So they had normal, which is very hard for a lot of people. Like, it's not normal. Ninja Gaiden was basically really close, I would say, to the Soul series. And then it just got harder and harder and crazier after that. The freaking monsters in this game were amazing. You know what I mean? The bosses, all the freaking girls in this. I remember back then, I was like, dang, girl. All the girls back then were hot as heck, guys. And they were freaking amazing. And I just remember this one blonde girl. I can't think of her name right now. Hopefully I could find footage of her. But yeah, I just remember she was freaking beautiful. She was hot. She was freaking amazing. And I just remember having a crush on her. But then, like, Ryu has to save her. And she has a sister, Alma. And it's like a boss on there. And I just remember having to freaking kill her. And there's like demons and You know what I mean? I don't want to run the story for you guys, but yeah, it's just like such an amazing game, and they even have newer ones, right? But Ninja Gaiden Black was the original one I played, okay? It came out on the original Xbox, and it was so hard, but I just remember, like, I just didn't have a choice back then, you know what I mean? It wasn't like today, where I could just, like, you know, if I really wanted to, I could just put in another game. There wasn't really much else like Ninja Gaiden when it came out back in the day, okay? I have beaten every Souls game all the way through, every boss, okay? And even the Elden Rings, I beat everything. I beat Radon before they nerfed him. Everything I did, okay? So I'm amazing at video games. I love harder difficulty, okay? So I'm so hyped for this freaking game. I love Ninja Gaiden. You get to have a bow, of course. And there's all these big ass like sides. You know what I mean? And all these different things called ninpo, which is basically like magic. Like you have all these different ones, and whenever you use them, it gets stronger and stronger. You have to find like these little orbs in like secret places, right? And then you can upgrade, you know what I mean, whatever you want with it. They're called ninpo, and there's all different kinds of ones. I remember there was like a thunder one, where like by the end of it, you're just like freaking killing everything around you. Just something like this huge like tornado around you, and it just like wipes out everything. And there's like fire ninpo. We can just shoot like fireballs and all kinds of different things. And there's so many different bosses also, you know what I mean? There's like people, there's bosses on horses. You have to fight freaking people in helicopters. You know what I mean? There's so many bosses in this game, and you have to fight them all different. And you don't have infinite ammo, so you gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Music in this game is so epic, guys. The Maramusa shop. I remember, like, still to this day, the music when you would go to the shop, it's like, dun, 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 dun. I'll have it going here in the background, of course, if I have it in my editor. And I remember to put it in. But yeah, guys, the music is so nostalgic, and I haven't played, like, newer ones, you know what I mean? I played all the way, I think, the Ninja Gaiden 3. I remember playing some of it online, and I don't remember, I think it was on, like, PlayStation 3. It was like one of the last ones that they had. And I don't know why there's not more of them, because I love them so much. And I wish there was a Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm pretty sure Toei Tecmo has made it. I don't remember the name, but they're amazing. And they made a lot of other games. I'm pretty sure they make like fighting games and stuff. But they did such an amazing job on freaking Ninja Gaiden, guys. And I wish you guys could freaking play it with me. You know what I mean? I wish you could see with my eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have nostalgia, but we have nostalgia for a reason. Because there's so many things we experience where, you know, we don't realize, you know, that these are going to be the last times we ever get to play these games or experience these things. That's what I always say, okay? You could choose to be negative and point out all the bad things, or you could just accept all the good things about a game, enjoy it, and then move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? But some people out there just like to be the center of attention, and you know, there's YouTubers out there that are going to talk down about games just for views. I am never going to do that. You don't have to worry about it. But I just want to talk about Ninja Gaiden and show you guys some of the footage I have. This is probably going to be maybe a 15-minute video. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I have so much nostalgia for Ryu. And there's so much more I would talk about, you know what I mean? But I could talk hours about this amazing freaking game, guys. And it's got so many different difficulties, I'm pretty sure. I think if you died like 10 times on normal difficulty, then easy mode became available. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember. And I just remember there's chests everywhere. There's so many different tunnels to go in. You could have freaking nunchucks. You know what I mean? You had freaking katanas and badass freaking swords, which you could upgrade, you know, whatever you were into the most. I remember this being much harder than Dark Souls, because at least in Dark Souls, for the most part, the camera isn't too bad. You know what I mean? You could still cheese Dark Souls. I don't know if you could cheese Ninja Gaiden. I'm not sure. I mean, no game is made perfect, and I'm sure there's like, you know, I'm sure there's different ways you can cheat in Ninja Gaiden, but it's like one of those games where a lot of the bosses and stuff, they're gonna kick your butt no matter what. Like, you gotta fight the helicopters, the tanks, and all the other freaking bosses in this game. And I just remember having so much fun powering up all the weapons because they have different tiers, right? And you start off with like a base katana, and then you get it starts up each different tier. It gets even stronger. It even changes in appearance, the aura around you, all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? And there's like probably 40 different weapons, I'm pretty sure. And the way you would get them is by these little yellow orbs. You would freaking farm mobs. You know what I mean? You have to kill monsters and different things. And you had to basically make the big orb bigger and bigger and bigger, you know what I mean? So the way it worked is the more combos, you know what I mean, you built up, the more essence you got. That's what it was. It was called essence. You basically had to murder a big mob of people, right? And leave it there on the map, okay? And then you had to wait for them to come back again. And what you could do is you could suck in by holding down the charge button. Then it would suck the essence into you. And then you'll be able to use it in your next attack for your next, you know, combo or whatever. And then you basically have to stack it like that. I mean, you could just, you know, gather everything, but it wouldn't equal as much. You got like all kinds of bonuses and stuff, or, you know what I mean? Being able to do that, because if you did not grab it, it would disappear, you know what I mean? So eventually you'd have just like this big ball of yellow essence, and it's like $100,000, and you're like, dang! Do I keep it, or do I just, you know, keep doing it? But it's like, you know, crazy. I just remember having so much fun and all the different combos you could do. Freaking, you really felt like a ninja with Ninja Gaiden. That's one thing about it, you know what I mean? You could like backflip with walls. You could wall run, do flips. You were literally a ninja in Ninja Gaiden. Man, I mean, honestly, guys, I have so much nostalgia for this game, and I decided I'm going to keep making videos. I'm just going to start pumping out different things on all the different games that I grew up playing, because I played so many. So I'm just going to find footage of them, you know what I mean? Just talk about them, and, you know, try to find other people that, you know, have nostalgia for this, because I have so much content to make. I have like a freaking list I made, because I have ADHD. So, you know, eventually, one second I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to make this video about Ninja Gaiden. And then I'll forget to write it down or something. And then, you know, I have like 100 thoughts going on in my head, and then it just disappears. And then that's why now I write everything down, you know what I mean, that I want to do. So now I have like freaking 20 videos. So now I gotta start pumping out the content, which is easier, because now I guess for some videos I'm not gonna show my face. I'm just gonna do it by just the video, you know what I mean, whatever footage I find, and just my voice. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna do reactions to different things, but this enables me to basically do it anywhere, you know what I mean? And I don't have to freaking have my tripod. I don't have to shoot myself, you know what I mean? I don't have to be worried about the background noise. I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, so many different things that I have to worry about in my videos. You know what I mean? What's in the background? All these things. I can just shoot a video and just talk about different things. So I'm gonna start making all these different videos, because I have like these 20 ideas and I want them all shot today. But you know, I just gotta take my time, and I want to make quality content for you guys, so I can't rush it out. But yeah, guys, I just want you to know that if you need positivity, okay, come hit the subscribe button. And if you like Ninja Gaiden, leave a comment down below. Just remember, if you're going through a tough time, you can play a video game, you can hang out with friends, you know what I mean? You can leave a comment down below, no matter how bad of a day you're having, okay? If you try to find the 5% of positive, okay? And you know what I mean? Only point out just the positive, you know what I mean? Don't point out the negative. Yes, we all have bad days. You know what I mean? This life is never going to be easy. But I just want you guys to know you're going to make it through, I promise, okay? What do you guys think of Ninja Gaiden? I mean, sadly, I'm not sure if there's even a way for you to play it. Maybe you can emulate it on PC, which is one of the reasons why I love my PC so much. You know what I mean? You guys can get a pretty good, you know, pre-built from Best Buy for like $1,000 these days. That's one of my favorite things about living in a big city, is Best Buys. They have so much awesome stuff there. I mean, maybe you can find a PS3 or something, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. Let me know down in the comments. What are some ways you can play this game? Because there are other different versions. I know there's like Sigma, and different ones. But everyone was on the original Xbox back in the day, okay? I think it was called Ninja Gaiden Black, if I remember. But there's been like different ones, like there's special Japanese ones that had more blood and different scenes. I just can't remember. Yeah, because there's Xbox versions and also other ones, so I'm not even sure. Let me know what you think of this down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe. I have so much more videos, and you know what I mean, I'm already a YouTube partner, and I'm just gonna keep pumping out videos and get it bigger and bigger and bigger. But just remember, I cannot do anything without every one of you amazing people, and that's why I make this stuff. And if you guys want to, you can always donate to the channel or this video, you know what I mean, or you can follow me. There's like memberships and different things. Check down below. I always have links, you know, for my Discord and other things. If you guys ever want to just join and talk to me, you know what I mean. Yeah, guys, stay positive, okay? I'm out.